In our previous video, we have seen how to display a label with different font size, style, etc. Now we'll see how to manage the text on the label. So in this, we can take the user input and display it as a text, or you can change the text with a button click. We'll see that. This is our basic window with a label, simple label. We have learned it. So let's just run it and see how it appears. Yeah, it appears fine. Now to this, we'll use our we'll manage the text of it. We'll start with a string variable. It's tk dot string var. Now where we will use it in our my w. My underscore w is the parent window. At line number 2 we have declared it. So this is our string variable. Now to this string variable we will set one value to it. We will use str and the set method. Set, let's say here welcome. Now here we are saying welcome. Instead of text, we will make it text variable. And instead of showing a fixed message, we will assign it to str. This str is our string variable. So you have just declared it. Now let's run this code and see what message it gives. It gives welcome. But this is not the fixed text. It's taken from our string variable. So that's fine. Now what we will do, we'll change this text by from a button click. We'll do one, sorry, it's let the grid be here. We'll add one button to it. We'll give it a b1. b1 is tk dot button. Now it is from the my underscore w. It's the window. Now in this we'll write a text. We'll say that update. Now if you have not seen, you will see in our video how a button we manage the click events. So here it is that whatever we'll write it in our command, that will be executed. Now here we are using lambda colon str. Now simple set. Let's say on click we'll say hi. So what you are telling is, you are telling the button that once you click it, execute this part of the code. This code will be executed, and we have used the str set method. Here we have already used set method here already. So the same thing we are using here to, but this time we are setting it to a different value. We are telling hi. So now let's display it. b1 grid row 1. So we'll say again row 1, but side of it, so column equal to 2. Now that's all. This should change the text. Let's check it. Here it is, welcome. Now we'll click the update. It's saying hi. Instead of using a fixed text, now we'll take the user input and display the same as a label in our on a button click. We'll use the same code copied here. Now we'll add to take the user input, we'll add one entry or a entry box. So let's give that name as e1 tk dot entry. We'll put it in the same window, my w. Now let's give some width is 20. Then we'll give one small to look it differently. We'll give one background also. Fine. Now this e1 will put it to our left. So we'll in our grid we'll use it row 1, column is 1. So this is at the left. Now next will be our we'll remove our label to right. Okay, the button will be at the column 2 and the label will be at column 3. So let's change this to L1 because label 1 it's a better. Fine. So b button is our in the between, but here we'll change the set value. Whenever the button is clicked, we'll not use a fixed text. What you will use, we'll change it to e1 dot get. What is e1 get? Whatever we enter here in our e1 or the entry box, the same value can be on click of the button will be captured here, and we'll set that to our string variable. And string variable, anyway we are assigning our string variable to our text variable for the label here. So that's all. Now we should able to run it. Let's see. Yeah, we got it. Now let's say test. Yeah, so once more testing, we can display this. Yeah, so this is how you will dynamically we can assign the text to our label by using, but this time we have used a lambda concept, and the inside the lambda we have set the value to our label. We can change that also. We can use a dedicated function, a fixed function, and inside that, in that we will also try, when you click the button, this value removes, this value will try to delete, and at same time update that one. We'll slightly change our code and use a function instead of directly executing and click of a button. So let's paste this code, the same code we are using. Now we'll import one more line we'll add here. We'll say from tk enter import star all module, because end will be using here. Now coming back here, after this will you define a function def, will say my update fine. Inside the function we'll write it str set where e1 get. Now this we are using it here. Now instead of that we are using it in our function. Now there is no point in writing it here. Now we'll remove this and write, instead of that you write my update. This function will be executed. We are written it here. At the same time we have to delete it also. Delete the text entered by the user. So we'll say delete. Now we'll put it 0, starting from 0 till end. This end we are using because after importing all the modules, so that is why we have added this line. So that's all. Let's run this and see how our code works. Fine, test only. Now let's update it. Yeah, you can see this is also deleted.